I'm Ken Schuler. I want to welcome you. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for spending your most precious asset that you have in the world, which is your time. And if you're new and looking at this perhaps for the first time, I would encourage you to thank the person who invited you, who thought enough of you to invite you to this, because this is, without a doubt, the best thing I've ever done in my entire life. And there's hundreds and thousands of people all over the world that have, feel the exact same way about the program that we're going to be sharing with you today. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. The program that we are going to talk about today is called QubitLife, okay? And we are a quantum technology company, and we're going to talk about taking the leap to the quantum future. And quantum technology is going to really change the world. It is the most innovative thing that's happening right now in planet Earth. And this company is dialed into that like nothing else. So this really could be the moment that could really make a meaningful change in your life. So I think we can do this in about maybe 40 minutes, do a review. And then when we're done, I'll log into my back office and show you some real life examples. And I've got a surprise plan for you that'll be fun. So stay tuned to that. I think it'll be fun for all of us. Okay, so quick disclaimer is pretty much everything in life is risky. These days, walking out the door is risky. Pretty much everything investment-wise is risky. Certainly, crypto is risky. So you should never invest funds into crypto or a business or anything that you cannot afford to lose. Okay. So there's a lot of people, and I do crypto. I'm full-time crypto person. I've done it for a long time. And a lot of people I know are making a ridiculous amount of money. But the majority of the world, I believe, a lot of the world, how about that? Maybe a lot of the world are really suffering financially, a lot of it due to COVID and economic conditions and that kind of thing. And I've been there, done that, like everybody, or a lot of people rather. And it stinks not having enough money, worrying about money, losing sleep about money, worried about, what tomorrow is going to bring. And it's just not a good way to live. Another thing that's happening now more so, I think, at least in my lifetime, is people are feeling like they don't really have the control over their lives. And for me, I'm a pretty big control guy, and I like having control over my life and what I do and that kind of thing. And when you don't have the control, it's just, I don't know. I hate that feeling. And you feel like, COVID controls you perhaps, and all that, the economy, maybe your job, your business, and all that, kind of where you feel like the puppet on a string, where you don't really have control. And it's just a bad feeling. So I'm here to tell you that we can change that if you want to. You can change that, and we can help you do it. And we can help you get to that financial freedom where you control your life and you control your own personal economy. And it's not left up to others or conditions, world conditions, economic conditions, and that kind of thing. Will it take hard work? You bet. It's not it's not a get rich quick program. It's not a something for nothing program. But does it work? Man, it works like crazy. It really does. So if you look at QubitLife, there are, in the days now with online businesses, I don't know what the numbers are, but probably it seems like at least every day, couple, maybe a half a dozen new companies come up every day, and people pitch them, present them, ask me about them every single day. Hey man, here's a new company. You really should check it out. The majority of them just stink. They really do. The majority of them are not real. The majority of the online crypto companies out there are scams. They will take your money and break your heart. And it really requires some focus and skill in contemplation to choose the best amongst the sea of all the things that are out there. And I speak from personal experience. I've lost enough money in crypto to buy a house, and I've learned from those mistakes. So this company, you can choose to be passive, you can choose to be active, or you can choose both, which is really cool. And if you want to be passive, I'll show you how you can make a 250% return on your funds in less than a year. lot of you might say that's crazy, too good to be true. Well, stick around, I'll show you. And if you want to build a business, if you want to roll up your sleeves and go to work and build a team, you can make absolutely life-changing income, and you can choose to do both as well. So QubitLife, we started out as Qubit Tech, and then a number of months ago, we switched to QubitLife. The company uses quantum technology, like we spoke about in the beginning, and pretty much all things that they do. And it is a truly cutting-edge company that's so different from the huge majority of other companies out there. We believe it's the right company with the right leadership, the right products, right industry, and the right timing, which is all very important. So unfortunately, many of the other crypto companies out there, this is what their management team looks like. This is what their leadership looks like, is they're in the shadows. Many of them don't show their faces. They don't give their, names and information. And you are left just to kind of blindly trust them. And unfortunately, a lot of people get let down and they make off in the night with the funds, okay? But this is a real company. This is Greg LeMond, who is the president of our company, the CEO. Mark Swickel is the chief marketing officer, the number 2 guy in the company. And I spent quite a bit of time conversing with him one-on-one, and just a ridiculously intelligent, experienced person. And you'll find that most of the people in the company, these aren't like MLM network marketing, people that's all they've done their whole life. These are business people, these are finance people. And then some of the people on our team are very high level tech people. I mean, they fly around the world attending conferences. They don't just attend, but they speak at conferences. And these people are just wicked smart. But the thing is, the people behind this company there's just tons and tons of people. These are real people. They give their names, their bios. You can go to our website and find out more information on all of these people, but these are real people. And we have a real ecosystem of products, programs, and services in this company that the huge majority of other programs would even dream about. So we have a mobile app. We have a physical phone called a Q phone, which is a digitally secure phone that's used by some in the company, and they're waiting on some other network approvals to make this available wide scale. This is really exciting. So we just launched this, I don't even know, yesterday, maybe just very, very recently. It's a new program called Crypto Local. And you may have seen or used or heard of a company called Local Bitcoins. I believe it's available around the world, but it's a company where you can go and buy and sell Bitcoin, right? So this is our version. It's in beta right now. It's available to the people who in QubitLife who are ranked 7 and above right now. And I was looking at this, it's super cool. I haven't had a chance to even do it yet, but they've added, I believe this is only if you're ranked 7, I'm not sure, but they added this new button right there where you can click it in your back office and actually buy the crypto. Look at this. You select the currency, you select your country, and then you can pay with PayPal or all of these other payment options, and you can use them to buy Bitcoin, and then you can sell Bitcoin and have your funds go to PayPal or these other payment solution providers like that. So this is real. It is up. It's working. But like anything in tech, the smart thing to do is to kind of roll it out slowly. Every new system has bugs, and I assume that's what they're doing by only opening up to rank 7. And as soon as they feel like they've got it all squared away, then they will open it up to all. And we believe this will be a very large revenue generator for the company. And the fees, I don't know what they are yet, so I can't tell you specifically, but they say that we have very low fees for these transactions. So how cool is that to be in a company where we have our own Bitcoin platform where you can buy the Bitcoin, and you can buy the Bitcoin to actually join QubitLife and buy the different licenses, and you can take your profits and sell them and convert them to cash and Western Union, MoneyGram, PayPal, that kind of thing, which is super cool. So we also have trading robots. So anyone, you can purchase these, but anyone who buys an educational license, which I'll tell you what that is in just a moment, but if you buy one for $1,000 or more, you will get a free trading robot. So what the heck is a robot, right? It's just software, and it trades crypto. Okay, so they have a little how-to program, and you set this up. You link it to your crypto trading exchange. All of your funds stay in your trading exchange, and these robots trade crypto 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on your behalf. And many of the people on our team have experienced rewards of 12 to 15% a month, completely passively, with these robots. So again, a super cool product that we have. We have another product for trading signals. So some people like to trade their own crypto. So this is a signal service that's provided, and you get various signals, and they tell you when to go in and make buys and sells to trade crypto, which is another super cool service. We have a double spin online gaming program. And I'm not a big gamer. I'm not a gamer at all, actually. But I can tell you, I know for a fact, this is a gigantic revenue generator. Online gaming, revenue wise is unbelievably huge. And this is all done, ready to go. The first of the year in January, the global regulatory, whoever, agencies or whatever made some changes, and they are just waiting to get all that, completed. And then this will launch, and we think this will also be a huge revenue generator for the company. This is all done on the blockchain, which is super cool. Then we have these corporate licenses. I'll tell you more about this as we go, but you can actually buy
Ken, you've been muted, sorry.
Okay, you got it? Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Sharon?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can hear you. Yeah, sorry.
Okay. All right. Thanks. So anyway, you can buy a house anywhere in the world and have QubitLife pay 70%. You pay 30%. You can buy any car that you want, and you pay 40%. They will pay 60%. And I'll show you this in a few minutes. They have a travel program where you pay half and they will pay half, which is super cool. So if you can plan your vacation 3 months or more out, then you just figure out how much money you would like to spend on your vacation. Basically, you pay half, you wait the 3 months, and then they put the other half in there for you. So super cool program. Again, these are products, services, and systems that are already set up and used by thousands of people all over the world with QubitLife. Okay. We have our own travel network that has all kinds of travel programs in there. We have Qubit Tech or QubitLife Academy now, and the goal is to be the largest online educational platform in the world. That's the company's goal, and they are making great strides in growing this part of the business. So lots and lots of educational programs that are available. Then we have these things called base camps. These are live physical events where people go to, yes, even during COVID. And it's kind of like a Tony Robbins event. They're life-changing, where they teach you how to go from good to great. And it's all about personal development and learning about business and marketing and about QubitLife and personal development and goal setting and overcoming fears and walking on hot coals and all kinds of cool things like that. And they have these all over the world. So really life-changing events. And we don't just make the money for ourselves and the company, we give back to charity. We have these charity programs. And once you are at a rank, I'm not sure if it's like maybe rank 3 or 4, if you have a favorite charity, you can submit that and see if the company will approve your charity to share some of the funds that we give to the other charities with, like that. But the company gives back. Then we have another program that's fairly new called Pitch Camp. What is Pitch Camp? All right. Well, if you know from the US, we have a thing called Shark Tank. The people in the UK, you have the Dragon's Den, I think is what it's called. where people go in, they have businesses that they need help. They need financial help. They need marketing help. They need mentorship. They need direction. And this is pretty much the same thing that we do. So we have different companies and businesses come to us. We have a whole methodology system where we analyze them, figure out which ones make the most sense for us, and then we make that available to our people. And we have two different ones. The first one is the Magic Lotto. The second one is called Vision Gold. This is based in Colombia, South America. And the cool thing about this, so there's all these different gold mines down there, right? But a lot of the people who do the gold mining, they have very primitive tools to use to get the gold out. So the better tools that you have and machinery, then the more gold that you will be able to extract from the same, dirt and materials that they pull out of the ground. So what this program does is we go in and we find these existing gold companies that need help. They need better tools and machinery. And then we will be making that available so they can get a higher production rate of gold out of there, which is super cool. I mean, I love that. And I think gold is going to continue to go up in price like crypto is my guess. And then we have a thing called QChain. So we have developed our own blockchain, right? And they're working, it's functional, it's ready right now, but they are still tweaking it. And their goal is to be able to produce 1 million transactions per second. And I can tell you, compared to anything else out there, this is like over the top. And we have our own token that launched a couple months ago that went on sale. People have bought tons and tons of these tokens, and they are using this blockchain and the tokens as part of this whole ecosystem within QubitLife that's going to kind of tie and mesh everything together to make everything work, which is really just remarkable when you think about it. So that's a lot of information. If you're new, your head might be spinning right now. But here's the point that I want to make. So a lot of other companies out there, so a lot of them have no products, right? Some of them have one product or service. And if that product or service flakes out, doesn't do well or whatever, then the company that they're tied to that one product and it's not a good thing to have all your eggs in one basket, right? QubitLife, instead of having a one-legged stool, we have a multi-legged stool. This is our digital ecosystem. So we have tons of products and programs that span really the universe. And so we're very, very, very diversified, which is a really, really good thing. So what I think, if you boil this down, is what I would like for your takeaway, especially if you're new watching this, to be that, yes, we are a real company, not a fake pretend company, that we do have real people, excellent leadership, smart people doing this. You don't create your own blockchain that can produce 1 million transactions a second and do all of these things without really intelligent people. We have tons of products and services. We're in the perfect industry of quantum technology and crypto and that kind of thing. And we believe that this is your time, that the timing for you is absolutely perfect. So with all that said, wow, that's a lot of information. That's a lot of stuff. So where do you start? How do you get your head around it? How do you get your arms around it? What do you do, right? Well, the first thing to do is just start with what we call an educational license, right? And you can buy a license from anywhere from $100 US to up to 100,000. You can actually buy an unlimited amount of licenses that you want. So what the heck is an educational license and how does it work? So what it is you purchase this license, the money goes into a trading pool, and we have professional crypto traders around the world, and they trade crypto 24/7. So unlike the stock market and Forex that trade 5 days a week, crypto never sleeps and it trades 24/7. So the market goes up, the market goes down, the market goes flat. These people trade, and every day the trades produce a percentage of profit. And whatever that percentage of profit is, that much is paid to you every day, 7 days a week, based on the total current value of your educational licenses. So here's another way to look at it: is you can buy as many educational licenses as you wish, as often as you wish, or you could upgrade them. to a higher license. Okay. And then each license will pay you a full 250% return. We get paid 7 days a week. If you're used to getting paid once a week or once every 2 weeks or something, it's pretty cool to get paid every single day. You can make withdrawals from your QubitLife wallet 7 days a week. There's a $50 minimum for that. And then what they pay us averages out to about 21% a month. So if you divide that by 30, it works out to approximately 0.7% on average per day that's paid out. So that means it will take less than a year to pay out the full 250% payout. So when's the last time you heard of anybody getting, making 250% in a year, right? That's kind of crazy. So this is just a simple little spreadsheet. If you bought a $100 license, you would make about 70 cents a day on average, $21 a month, and it would pay you until it paid $250. But and that's good, but it's more exciting if you can get a lot more licenses and higher dollar volume. So like if you had a $10,000 license, you'd be making $70 a day passively, $2,100 a month on average. And that $10,000 license would pay you until you received a total of $25,000 back. So that's really, really exciting. And we even have a quick start bonus program where you can get as many free licenses as you wish. That's cool, right? Free is good. So within your first 15 days of joining, if you can refer 2 people on your left, this is a binary, so you have a left and a right leg. If you can refer 2 people on your left and 2 on your right, then whichever they purchase the educational licenses, and you will get a free license in the amount of the smallest license of these 4, which is just a really cool thing. And you don't just get to do it once. If you have a lot of people that you can refer to this, you can earn an unlimited number of free educational licenses during your first 15 days. And those licenses will just pay you every day, which is really, really cool. So again, you can choose with this program to be active or passive. If you want to be active, you can build a giant global business. And if you choose to be passive, you can look like this cool guy sitting in the lounge chair and just buy some licenses and sit back and get paid 7 days a week, which is a pretty cool way to do it, right? But here's the thing. For most of us, with everything that's going on in the world, what's changed with COVID and the economy, is doing what we've done in the past just isn't going to cut it, right? If we, that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results, well, it doesn't work out so well, right? So in these times, and I think there's a trend, you hear all these people that so many people, have started working from home since COVID, working remotely. And a lot of people think that we're not going back. I mean, of course, there will be some, but more and more people will work remotely, and the whole dynamics of business globally, I think, is going to change permanently to a degree. And so given that everything has changed globally, I think for a lot of us to prosper and do well in the future, that we're going to need to think unconventionally and differently and do things differently to have success going forward. And all of if you put your money in the bank, right, you're going to make pretty much nothing. And what a lot of people do, obviously, is they put their money in the stock market. You can Google this in 2 seconds and find out the historical average return of the stock market over decades has been about 10%. With QubitLife, you can earn about 10% every 2 weeks, which is radically different, right? So this is the thing. I really like this slide. So this is what the whole world has looked like. And we have people on this call and who will be listening to this from really all over the planet, right? And a lot of people have come out of lockdown. There's some countries and areas that are still in lockdown, but people have been economically affected. I mean, when you can't get out, you can't go to work, and businesses shut down, it changes things. And the cool thing is you have the dynamics where almost all the world has been affected economically, and they've had hardships. But now you look at cryptocurrency. And no, we don't predict where Bitcoin and crypto is going, but I can tell you there's been massive adoption of crypto all over the world. and it's growing every day. And yes, there will be ups and downs and peaks and valleys and crashes and breathtakingly dramatic increases, right? But I just believe we're in the perfect place with this company, with quantum technology, the products they have, and with crypto. It can literally change your life. It really can. And if you're interested in sharing this with other people and building a business and building a team, I think you'll find that most people now are more receptive to that than they've ever been, because people, like we said in the beginning, many people have been, hurt economically, and they need something else to make ends meet and to have the freedom and the success that they want. So when you come to them and say, hey, I found something really amazing that I'd like to show it to you, a lot of people are willing to take a look. So QubitLife began in June, their soft launch in June of last year. And then the official launch was in October. So right now, this year that we're in right now, is the most dynamic growth stage of any company. So the company, I don't even know what we're at. We're over 400,000, somewhere between 400 and 500,000 members, which is absolutely staggering in that short a period of time. If you're watching this, I just want to tell you, you're in the right place at the right time. And you can, if you choose to, you can join us, lock arms, and be part of this amazing growth. We're going to continue to have growth going forward, but this is where that explosive growth is happening. So in this company, as you can probably tell, is again, they're business people. So they have goals for everything. They monitor everything, and they, you can just see they run this thing like a business. And it's just remarkable with the things that they are doing. We have over 55 different satellite offices around the world. The goal is to be over 100 offices at the end of this year. And the goal is to have, I believe it's 1 million members. And this is our ecosystem. So you look at this and your eyes might roll back in your head and you're like, oh my gosh, this is this is way confusing and I have no idea what any of this stuff means. Excuse me. So here's my suggestion is keep it simple, baby steps, right? Just one step at a time. And, first thing you join, and then you get an educational license, and then you start checking this out. And different people are interested in different things. You might really be interested in the pitch camp and the gold mining and all the cool things that we're coming out with. You might be interested in personal development and learning marketing, online marketing, and all these things that have to do with Qubit Academy. You might be interested in the blockchain and the tokens that we have and all the things associated with that, or just all of these other things, using the bots to trade for you and the online programs like that. So we have just a wide, vast array of products and services that you can choose to get involved in, which is really, really great. And the company, if you choose to share the business, and you don't have to, if you just want to join and be passive, perfectly fine. It's okay. But if you want to build it, you have a binary. So you have a left leg and you have a right leg. And you have a link for an affiliate link for your left leg, an affiliate link for your right leg. Whichever link you give to people, then they will go on to that leg, and that will help you build your business. Does it take work and effort? Yep, you bet. It does to build a team. But I'm here to tell you, if you put in the effort and get a team, you will reach a tipping point at some point where you cannot believe how this thing just snowballs, and it's global. I have on my team, with the fantastic people that are on this call that are part of my team. I think it's 16,500 members of the team. They're in pretty much every country in the planet. And it just grows every day. Every day, more people join. And it's amazing. So for me and a lot of people, I'm telling you, it's way worth the effort to build the team and get it going. So welcome to QubitLife, and hopefully welcome to your new future, right? So here's the thing, a lot of things that maybe you've experienced in your life when you joined, and then maybe you felt like this guy, you're just alone and by yourself. And it's like, okay, cool. Now what do I do, right? Well, we're not like that. We have a big team. We want to support you, and we want to help you be successful. So we believe we have the best team in the whole company. We have a system that you can plug into and use to grow your business if you wish. We have the dream team benefits, which we can give you more information on that later. The person one above me actually is my personal sponsors, the Dream Team people, and then their sponsor is this gal by the name of Queen Wiki, who is the #1 earner in the world with our company, and she has direct access to the owners and all the powers that be. So we are plugged in to the very top. We do webinars like this one, and other people on our team do webinars throughout the week. We have 2 different marketing funnels, and we want you to succeed. We want you to be the most successful person in the whole company, and anything we can do to help you succeed, that's what we're going to do. These are just some super quick slides. We have a new interactive marketing system called I Decide, which is the latest technology, which you can purchase this system if you want to. And it gives people an interactive experience where they can choose what's important to them and have this whole program explained to them based on what they want to see. So real quick, how do you get started? It's super easy. You can use any kind of crypto wallet or a crypto trading exchange in the world that can send and receive Bitcoin. And if you're new to crypto, then we can show you how to set them up. There's there's got to be hundreds of different crypto wallets and exchanges around the world. They do vary by country. So depending on where you are, one is available, and in the US, they vary by states even, right? So one of them might be available here, but they're not available there, and it varies. So you just either have to talk to your sponsor or do some research and find out which is available where you are. And then getting started is super easy. Like I say, step 1, get a crypto wallet or exchange set up. Number 2, buy some Bitcoin or Ethereum, and then get the referral link from the person who referred you. It will look something like that. You put that in the browser. You will see this page. You click on the registration. Then you'll come to a page like this. You want to make sure that your sponsor's username appears here. Double check that. Make sure it's there. You fill out this form. It'll probably take you less than 1 minute. Fill that out. Click sign up. Boom. You sign up for free, and then you're in. You'll come to a back office. Looks like this. The next thing that you do is purchase an educational license. And again, you can start with the $100. You can go to 100,000. You can do whatever you want. You click the little pay now button. You can pay with Bitcoin. You can pay with Ethereum. You click that, and then boom, you get your license. And it takes up to 48 hours for that license to activate. And then you'll start earning every day, 7 days a week with that license. Pretty cool, right? So we would love for you to join us and take this ride with us. We believe we're going to the moon with all the things that we have in place. We believe we're in the perfect company at the perfect time. And the people who see this and jump on board, it can totally change your life. And I'm going to take you to my back office in just a minute and show you some real life examples. But as a reminder, when we're done, please get back with the person who referred you. They can answer your questions and give you more information, and they can help you get started. So anyway, let me see if I'm still logged in. So I've had some kind of dragging problems with my internet speed. So I'm going to show you this part first while we're here, but this is in my back office. Okay. This is my binary. So again, we have the left leg and the right leg. This is how many people are on the left leg. And this is how many educational licenses these people have purchased, which is pretty amazing. So if the educational licenses weren't great, these people would not have purchased so many licenses, right? This is how many people are on the right side, and these just go down. So let's say, for example, that we took and we're going to refer someone, sponsor someone on the right side. We go up here and we choose our on the left side. We choose our left affiliate link. We give it to that person and they sign up. They will go down 9,900 and they will be the 9,905th person below this person at the very bottom. Okay. And then let's say they buy a $10,000 educational license. Then every one of these people, all of these 9,000, almost 10,000 people will get the 10,000 points from that $10,000 educational license that person purchased. So this person's getting the 10,000, the 10,000 points, this one, and it goes down, down like that. So the binary bonus is just remarkable how profitable that is. And I'll show you. I work this business hard, but take a look at the returns that I've received. And I started this in like late October, and it's been just the most profitable thing that I have ever done. It's just been absolutely amazing. So if you choose to build the team, it's very, very, very profitable. I thought this would log me out while I was doing the PowerPoint. So I'll show you a couple more things, and then we can answer questions. And I think we're going to have some other people share some of their back offices so we can look at some other people. Let me, when the Zoom, there we go. So when the Zoom is on, it slows down everything. So this is the front page of the office. And like I said, if you join for free. You can choose $100 license right here. It will, the monthly result, what they'll pay you is approximately $21 a month, give or take. And this 100 will keep paying you until it pays you $250, which will take a little bit less than a year. Okay. But again, you can do any amount. But if you did the 10,000 instead of 100, then this is what you make on average a month. And it would keep paying you. Where else in the world can you get a real company where you put in 10 and in less than a year, they give you 25, which is pretty ridiculous, right? This is where you click to do the buy crypto. If we wanted to do the local crypto, they even pay us money to promote our business. This is promotional funds that I've received so far. It's the 6th. These are paid every day from the beginning of the month. This is what's been paid so far since only 6 days. And then I'm going to show you real quick. I'm going to come back here. And I told you, I promise you, we're going to have some fun, right? So these are the corporate licenses that I mentioned to you. Okay. So they have a car. So you can go here, you can purchase a car with this program. And I did that about 4 months ago. Right. So I purchased a corporate car license is what I did. Okay. So let's take a look at this. So I did this. So in December the 26th is when I purchased this. Okay. And I purchased it. This is what I had in the wallet at the time. So I just said, okay, whatever, I'll do, 24,100. And when that starts, so this little white car was right here at the 40%. Okay. And then I purchased the license for 24,000, and they start trading crypto with those funds. Okay. So every day, my little car, this white car here, it moves a little tiny bit every day. And it just like that. So I paid the 40, and then it goes up here and it keeps going until it hits the 100%. So what has happened is my little car made it all the way, and it's now at 100%. So that means this is going to pay me a little over $60,000, and I can go and buy any car in the world that I want, and I'll pay cash for it and have no debt and have a $60,000 car that cost me $24,000, which is pretty cool. So you guys want to see if it works? So I haven't done this yet. I was going to do it the other day, and I said, nope, let's save it. So Sharon, you guys still there? Ahmed?
Yeah, we were
Yes.
waiting. Whether you've got this.
We are waiting.
All right, so let's see what happens. I've never done this before, but it's done that. So I'm going to click Get Reward. So it said, so you need to provide a detailed report on the purchase within 1 month after receiving full USDT amount under the corporate license. Actually, they pay you in Bitcoin, right? Copy of the sales contract where you purchase the car. They want you to do a little video or some photos of a report that shows that you purchased it, that you can use to promote it. It's just like a promotional thing. So people can say, hey, this is, I got this car for a 60% discount with QubitLife, right? So, and if you don't provide it, then you should provide it. It's easy to do, right? You buy the car, you show them a bill of sale, you make a little video or show some pictures like that. So it says, are we sure? You guys sure? Let's say yes. Boom. All right.
Wow. Fantastic, Ken.
Let's see what happens.
Ooh,
Okay.
sending them out.
Let's see. Ha! So I meant to say, remember I think this was 114, right?
Yes.
Did you seeing that?
Yes, I did. Oh.
It was 114. So now it's $1.74. So let's see.
Congratulations, Ken.
Well, thank you. Before
Ken,
penalty.
how are you going to get? This is a question.
What are you going to get?
You know what? So here's the thing. I could get like whatever I wanted. I just, a lot of people do the flashy cars and that kind of thing. I think I'm going to get an Audi Q7. I have a lot of money in crypto, and I believe crypto is going to do really well. And to me, I don't need a flashy car, and I just, you know what I mean? I'm good. I just want something good, but not crazy, and take the difference and put it in crypto and whatnot. So anyway, this is what I have in my wallet right now, right? I can withdraw this. And then what I do is I have a Coinbase account. I send the Bitcoin to my Coinbase. I convert it to US dollars, and then I transfer it to my bank, and then I just go and buy the car, right? So that's all you do. And how cool is that? So I will be able to get the $60,000 car for $24,000, have no debt, brand new car, and pretty cool, right? So I could not be happier with this program. And these are the daily earnings that we get on a daily basis. That are paid to you. So we earn every single day based on their trading. You get the car, the house, the corporate licenses, you get all these trading bots, you get all this crazy stuff, They come out with these new programs. You can invest in these gold programs and this and that. It's just absolutely ridiculous. So to me, I'll say this and I'm going to stop talking. When I looked at that, I can't explain why. I've been doing crypto for, 8.5 to 9 years. When I first saw this, I did not understand it. I think I watched the compensation video about 5 times before it sunk into my thick head. But something inside of me just said, that's going to work. I just intuitively knew that this was fantastic company. I didn't understand it, didn't know how I was going to do it. I just that's going to work. That's going to take off. And I'm going to do it, is kind of the mindset that I had when I did it. So anyway, Ahmed, did you want to share your screen and maybe Naz and some people and just show some other people's back offices as well?
Yes, I'm more than happy. Congratulations once again, Ken. I think it's
That's cool, right? Thank you.
And I think you're going for the same car as me, Q7. And that's the one I want to go for as well.
Oh, really?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. That's interesting.
So you had the same choice, I believe. Okay. Right. Okay. Well,
I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. Okay. So now, if you want to do the share your screen, and we can look at your back office. So, Ahmed, how long have you been doing QubitLife?
Just about 3.5 months, and I've joined you. I know I've joined in December, but I didn't do much with it. It was only end of Jan when I started working on it. Mm-hmm. So say about 3.5 months, and say almost 4 months really. Put it this way. So this is my back office, and today I've earned a whooping $3,000. Obviously, I had a massive work going on in the background. And
so that was from one day, Ahmed?
From one day, yeah. Just one day. I'm not one of you guys where you start taking money every week. I withdraw every day.
No, good for you. Good for you. But that's not a bad daily.
Yes,
$3,000 a day, right?
Exactly, $3,000 a day. That's really, really good. And If you want to go slightly below that, I can show you the corporate license that I bought was just about a month ago. That is the 10K one.
Mhm.
Hopefully we're going to get 25K, and then I'm looking to buy my Q7 as you want.
There you go.
Okay.
Good. It's fun to watch the little car go from left to right.
It is indeed. And then let me take that off, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
There you go.
my typical withdrawals, as you can see here, guys. Normally
Wow.
do. And that's,
How cool is that?
Yeah. And that's
And what'd you say? How long have you been doing this?
just about 3.5 months. I've been really active in 3.5 months.
So who makes that kind of money, especially in that much time? Starting at zero, right?
Exactly.
3.5 months.
Exactly. And I'll show you the network side of it.
Mhm.
That is where I've made this much in total receivings on my network.
Yeah. Sweet. It's not bad for 3.5 months, right?
Yep, not bad at all.
And I'll tell you the way it works. It just like that snowball slide that I showed. It really does. It really just
So
I don't know,
it's
exponential.
that there's people like me who's making money as well. Yeah, Ken is extraordinary, but you can be like me in 3.5 months if you want to be. So, nothing is impossible with QubitLife.
Yeah, just takes some work and sharing it with people. But who wouldn't want to make money every day and get 250% return, right?
100%, and I'm up for it. So, and I'm really glad that Ken has showed us the way. So really happy to share this with you guys as well.
Good.
Okay. So if anybody else who would like to share their screen, I think I've done my bit.
Okay. Who was Naz gonna share his? Or
Other than Nads, if he's available, it's
okay.
I think if you got it.
Sharon, are you? I'm not looking at the chat right now, but is anyone else that wants to show theirs? Or they don't have to. I mean, it just if they want to, they can.
Okay. Have you got Nads as co-host, or you haven't? I don't know.
No, there's nobody else looking to share, but a few people are asking questions about the car. And
what do they want?
Licenses can you have? I think you can only have one car, can't you, in the lifetime?
I think that's right. But I can't. I can't say 100% for
one
sure.
House and one car per.
Yeah.
Otherwise, people are going out there buying hundreds of houses and selling them on the black market, no doubt.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll try and double check on that, but I think it's one.
Hopefully holidays will be multiple holidays, but one house, one car.
Oh yeah. I think you're right. I think you're right with the holidays, the travel. Yep.
Yeah.
Any other pertinent questions to?
Look, they want to know how you can purchase the coins and the gold. Don't think you can purchase the coins anymore because they've rolled them all, haven't they? It's the gold might still be in your back office, I think.
What do you mean the gold?
The venture capital, the in the venture.
Oh yeah. Fund. Oh, the gold venture. Yeah, I believe that's still available. I don't know. I think it is. I think it's still available to purchase shares in the Pitch Camp Venture Capital Colombian Gold program. Yeah, as far as I know, it is available.
Yeah, I think you just go to the menu and there you go. I'm showing you what to do.
Okay, show us. Yep, the buy now button, right? So you choose how many lots that you want, and they're $100 a lot, and you just put in the quantity. And then if you have the money in your wallet, then it will just pull the funds out of your QubitLife wallet to purchase the shares in the gold program or any of the other programs. And what was that other question? One of them popped up about, I think, the cars or something.
No, they were asking about somebody's asking about the house the house license, is it possible to pay off an existing house loan? I don't think it.
No, I think you need to show like you purchase it,
Like
you know,
a
that
new-
you buy it straight out.
Yeah. I didn't see anything about like the resale. It doesn't let you click the button, does it?
Try it.
Oh, there you go.
Try it.
But I think you
Yeah.
have to be able to prove it's. I don't know. You'd have to speak to support guys and ask them that question, I think.
Right. And they've got all the details on that, which you should find out for sure.
No, the thing is, the resale one is the one which is not a brand new property. It could
Right.
be new development. That's what you meant. So it could be a resale market property, or it could be a new development. Okay.
But it can't be-
And they even have raw land too. So
Yeah, it could be a raw land or whatever. Yeah, exactly. So you can have a land, commercial, apartment, house, but it has to be a purchase, guys. It can't be something that you're going to pay off your mortgage or something. No, you can't do that.
right.
You can move. You can upgrade.
You can, right. Yeah, I mean, Darren, in your case, you could probably have an extension saying it's a new house.
No, if I was doing anything, my husband would want to move definitely. Okay, so we've got somebody saying, I think he means, Mike is asking, can he consolidate accounts? I think he means licenses, and to be honest, the company's doing that anyway. If you look
Yeah.
at the office now, you'll see they're all combined into one.
Yeah, they just made that change about a week or so ago.
Yeah, just
Where?
check. That's what you mean, Mikey. I think that's what you mean.
So it used to be that people would have a lot of different licenses. They'd have a dozen different license, $100 license, $10,000 license, $5,000 license. So what they did is they just lumped them all together into one. When you buy new ones, anytime you make a purchase or an upgrade, you still get the full 250% on that license. And the system, the software just does the math invisibly behind the scenes for you with that.
Ken, I'm not sure if you're fully aware of what the changes were from yesterday. Do you understand the changes?
Yeah, I didn't really want to get into that right now. So we're having meetings right now in Dubai, and I think that I've had some talks with Queen Wiki, and some things might change as a result of that. So I prefer to wait and let's wait until next week, and let's see what actually comes out of that. So, but here's the one thing I will say about this. QubitLife is a huge company. They are growing like a rocket ship, and they're doing, one of the goals they had was to come out with over 100 different products and services this year, which is staggering, right? So as all that growth happens, they will obviously make changes, right? So it's just like if you launch a rocket, the rocket's going, then you tweak the course, and 2 degrees right and this and that left and more thrust or whatever, so they will inevitably make, like most companies, you make changes all the time. It's just what happens in business and what they need to do. So when you start a company, it doesn't just say it's going to be exactly like that for eternity, right? So that's what they've done, but still they've talked about coming out with some new things, different things. And, I don't know. I think it's the best thing. A lot of people I've talked to, same thing, best program they've ever done in their entire life, so
I think
we'll have more updates next week. Go ahead.
And the one thing that the company does is they want to make this company be around for a long time. So if they have to make changes, it's for the greater good. It's not just for them. It's to help the company be around forever. So
Exactly.
we should all embrace that, is what I want to say to people, is don't think of it as a negative. It's always a positive.
That's a really good point. It really is, because I would venture to say that pretty much everybody on this call, nobody likes, doing one program today and a different one tomorrow and changing all the time. You want to put your roots down and get a program that's going to last for a long time. And that's what they are making smart decisions, I believe, to ensure the longevity of the company.
Yeah, just look at and watch out for information coming out of Dubai tomorrow, because there's a 3-day event happening, which I'm sure there'll be videos coming out of that.
Mhm. Exactly. So I tell you what, of all the companies I've seen, man, these people don't stand still. Boy, they're like hyperspeed, you know, they take massive, fast action doing everything they do. So it's a lot. It's like drinking out of a fire hydrant almost, you know, there's just lots going on, lots coming out.
Yeah.
Practically every day with new things. So it's exciting.
I've got people in the chat talking about they've got multiple accounts and they've done it to buy the licenses. I don't really think that's the process, really. To, you know, you're meant to be sharing it with people, external people, to get those licenses. So they're wanting to know, can they combine their accounts? Well, you can't, obviously.
Yeah, if you have like more than one QubitLife account, you can't. There's no way to merge those like two accounts into one. They would be separate individual accounts.
At some point, you might get found out because you're only meant to have one, and the IP addresses are being tracked. So just be careful. You don't need more than one account, really, in your own name. If you've got
Correct,
maybe, but you're trying to build 6 accounts is not easy. It's bad enough building one, believe me. And Ken knows he's got more than 2, haven't you? I think so.
Yeah. So
build one and make that work for you.
Yeah. So, okay, guys. Well, we're going to do this. We do this every Thursday. So if you have questions, please get back with the person who invited you. And if for whatever reason they can't answer them, then run it up the chain, so to speak. And we will either, you know, we can get answers for you, or if we can't, we'll find them out. But we're delighted you joined us, and we'd love to have you. If you're not part of this exciting program, we'd love to have you join and be part of what we're doing and build lock arms and build this business together, and just, you know, change your life, change your future, change your economic future to be better than it's ever been. So that's what we would love for you to have you do. So, Sharon, Ahmed, anything else that you want to add before we say goodbye?
I think it's all done, Ken.
No, we did a good work. It was a good presentation, Ken, and we all congratulate you on your new car that we want to see pictures now.
I might do it next week.
Is it on order, or have you got to go and buy it now?
Say again?
Is it on order, or do you have to go and buy?
I think I've already like picked it out, so I think I'm going to get it next week. I've got to, you know, it takes a little bit of time I got to sell the Bitcoin and then can, you know, transfer it and that kind of thing. But I think I'll get it next week. So I'll show you guys it.
Salesperson very happy then.
There you go. So no, it's cool. It's really cool. So, all right. Thanks everyone. We appreciate you. We love you. Thanks for joining, and we look forward to talking with you, working with you, and you know, building a fabulous life together. Thanks everyone. Have a great day. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
All right.